Welcome to the comeback. Welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know me, I am Dylan Taylor. I am a PGA golf professional through the PGA of Canada, and I am a wannabe content creator for YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. I recently got my PGA card. It's been four or five long years of trying to do it. I remember my first videos I posted on this channel was me documenting me going to a tournament thinking I was ready when I truly was not ready. Looking back now, I was a deer in headlights. I was a lost cause. But we're at the point where I have my card that's not holding or hanging over my head anymore, and now I can start focusing on content. I can start focusing on my career, but more importantly, what this series is going to be about is getting back to playing competitive golf. So from about now till whenever the first event I play in, whether it's in April, May, June, whatever it may be, I'm going to document what I'm doing to get to the point where I'm ready to play in a professional event. So whether that is speed training, weight training, swing work lessons, practice, meditation, anything that will help me be a better golfer is what you're going to see. Mind you, it's a busy schedule being in the golf shop. I haven't played much golf this year. The few times that I've played pretty good. And I've also played really bad. And the itch to play competitive golf always comes after me playing really well, and then it makes me want to play again, and it makes me want to play again. But then when I don't play well, it's like, well, I don't need to play competitive golf anymore. I throw my clubs away from a week. So that's where the accountability comes into place. Like, yes, I may have a crappy round, but I am still coming back the next day, trying to get better. Whether that is, like I said, off the course, on the range, off the range, so on and so forth. I also want to kind of show you the behind the scenes of what it takes for a club pro to actually play at a decent or high enough level, because most of your club pros, you only ever see them behind the counter. They do a lot of work, and they don't get it out enough to play. So I want to inspire you in getting better alongside me. So, what's the series going to look like? The series is going to be a weekly series, so we're going to release them on Fridays around noon, just kind of depending on if I can hit the publish button, depending on what I'm doing. But that being said, we're going to diagnose my game. So episode 2, we're doing a diagnosis. Dr. Dylan's coming in, the swing doctor, and he's going to figure out what was going wrong with his golf swing to the point where he lost a straight up match to his caddy, who actually didn't caddy for him when he got his card. And we're going to look at that. We're also going to look at my data that I have collected for the past 20-ish rounds that I've played this season, and majority of them being 9 holes after work or 9 holes on a weekday, stuff like that. There's not too many 18-hole rounds. We're also going to look at where can I make improvements off the golf course. So again, diet, exercise, stuff like that. Then how are we going to balance this in the diagnosis? How are we going to balance this? How am I going to record a video? How am I going to work my full-time hours? How am I going to practice? How am I going to edit these videos? How am I going to ref hockey? How am I going to do all these things and still be held accountable to post every single week, to do the things I need to do to be where I want to be. And why does this comeback matter for me? It's the internal drive to keep getting better. Like, it was a 4-year process, 5-year process to get the card. And then now that I'm actually a pro, I want to play and get better, turn that 4-year process with the goal into now a 10-year plan with another goal. So getting the card was the first step. What's the second step? Okay, the second step is playing as a professional. It is lessons, building a clientele for lessons, which hopefully someone sees the channel and wants to reach out. And then 3, maybe building something here on the internet. I've always said that I want to be a content creator, but I've always had the issues of I feel like I'm not good at editing. I feel like I talk too much. I feel like I get boring. But now I can't have those fears and doubts as being a content creator. More so as just rolling with the punches. It isn't about being perfect today. It's about getting better every single day and every single time I upload a video. Whether that is short form content, long form content, on course, off course, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to strive to be better. And I want you watching to strive along to be better yourself. Okay. So if we look over the overview of the main goals, okay? How are we getting there? And how is this like structure for the videos going to work? So, like I said, episode 2 is going to be the diagnosis. Episode 3 is kind of where we start. Whether it's we're starting on a short game, whether we're starting on approach play, whether it's a driver switch, whatever, shaft change, stuff like that. So it's not going to be a like daily vlog where it's like Monday, or on Monday today I went to work. I don't work on Mondays usually because course closure, but you know, that being said, it's going to be kind of structured with this is the goal for the week. This is what I'm doing to achieve the goal of this week. This is where I'm at under the gun, so in like playing. This is what I have collected from the data. This is where how much improved, did it improve, did it not improve, and kind of repeat the process. So if I'm in the gym, am I squatting more weight? Yes. Okay, I improved. Is my second putt proximity to the hole, is it closer than before or longer than before? It's closer. I improved. Is my proximity to the hole with wedges? It's better. Oh, it improved. Strokes gain data. How close am I hitting it to the hole with stroke gain data? Short game can't talk. Strokes gain data says that I gained a half shot. So instead of being at negative 1.1, I'm at negative 0.6. That improved. Like stuff like that. And it's going to be a slow build until we get to the final episode, which will be the first tournament round. We're going to do tournament prep, speed training, all that stuff, and you're going to see the gains as we go, and we're going to keep track of everything. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing the right things to become the better person I want to be, the better golfer I want to be, and hopefully become the local famous YouTuber. But anyways, this is just the prologue. This is just the beginning. The comeback is starting here. And I ask you, if you are ready for the journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow along. Until next time, I'll see you later.